All right, so in 2011, with your help, H Plus Magazine will solve all the world's problems. Or Panasonic. Anyway, that was the opening of a piece, a plea to our readers on H Plus Magazine. If you go to hplusmagazine.com, I assume everybody here is familiar with the magazine, but if you're not, check it out. And you type in the words "problem solved," you will find this article/plea there. Opens with that sentence, obviously a little bit tongue-in-cheek, although not everybody gets it. A lot of people object. Umbrage is the national pastime these days. So, oh my God, how arrogant. Anyway. As Max suggested, I've been associated with transhuman ideas, transhumanist-oriented ideas, probably since the mid-1980s. But I have probably only been directly identified with these sort of two mimetic phrases, transhumanism, or transhumanist, or H+, over the last 3 years as a result of working for H Plus Magazine. And as a result of that, I begin to hear people's complaints, objections, etc., what they don't like about transhumanism, what they don't like about Humanity Plus. Some of this comes in the form of comments to the website. It's obvious that the website gets out to a broad spectrum of people if you read the comments there. We get some really idiotic comments. I love them because it shows that this is getting dispersed to a very wide audience.
Amy, no more promotion.
This is hplusmagazine.com.
This is H Plus Magazine, but it's not the problem solved article. Yeah. So anyway, I mean, when you look at people, what people don't like about transhumanism and don't like about Humanity Plus, I mean, you get the religious objections. And those aren't really worth talking about because they don't really involve thinking, per se. Then you get the sort of primitivist objections. There's some thought there, and I know many lovely primitivists, not that much thought. We'll push that off to the side also. The main objection that you hear from people is related to class and is related to the distribution of these wonders that we're talking about here, that some people are talking about here. William Gibson famously said the future is here, it's just not distributed yet. And so this is the complaint, this is sort of the great complaint against transhumanists, and people sort of have an image of transhumanists, happy-go-lucky, positive thinking people who think everything is going very well, things are wonderful, and look at this bright future ahead with all these great technologies. And what I hope to do during the coming year with H Plus Magazine is to present another image of Humanity Plus, of transhumanism, and that is the image of tech-oriented people, tech-optimistic people as problem solvers. And I think that's who we are. I think that's who we've been. I've been in the tech community for 25, 26 years. I've never seen a group of people more passionate, more focused on solving problems, and really on solving problems for everybody. This image of somebody twirling his mustache and thinking, I'm going to live for 1,000,000 years and take off to space by myself with my $1 trillion and my cyborg bride, Brittany. I know there may be a few people like that, but they would be few in number. Most people, whether they're politics or are socialist or libertarian or anywhere in between, sincerely want to solve problems for everybody. So that's basically what we're going to be trying to do with H Plus Magazine this year. We're calling it Problem Solved. And we're going to be taking on a lot of the perceived major real problems. It'll be a series of thematic articles. If you can hang on here a second. We'll be dealing with disease, obviously, economic scarcity, environmental distress, the distribution of solutions, death, etc. I mean, every sort of feet on the ground problem you can imagine, and not to leave out the more imaginative people who miss, as some would say, the more extropian projections that people used to do in the 80s and 90s. A problem could be I can't make copies of myself. That's a problem. I can't live like Keith Richards without dying. That could be a problem. So I mean, there can be a more extravagant, more playful, more expansive part of this as well. So basically, that's it. We want to do a very dynamic year-long project with H+ Magazine, running lots of articles by very professional writers, very intelligent scientists, as well as amateurs. And we need your help. And we need your help in three ways. We need your ideas. We need you to volunteer for write, to write, and we sure could use some donations. So if you go, again, to H+ Magazine, look at Problems Solved, you can click on the spot where you can donate and help us to make this happen this year. And why it should be left to somebody named Are You Sirius to create a positive image for transhumanism as a sort of feet on the ground people's project to solve problems, I don't know, but I think it will work. So please help me and help us in doing that.